Hello everyone, my name is Fleur and today we're going to do 30 minutes of some back strengthening balances. So some hamstrings and some hip openers as well. And I hope you enjoy it. If you practice at home, please treat it as if you're practicing on your own. So make sure you're safe, that you're feeling grounded in the poses and steady before you attempt any of the balances. And yeah, without further ado, let's begin. Come into a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands onto your knees and your thighs. Start to lengthen your spine, feeling nice and tall, and close your eyes. And then just take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, open the mouth and sigh it out. Closing the mouth now. And feel the base of your spine and travel in your mind's eye all the way up the spine, and gently feeling the length expand through the crown of the head without forcing anything. Just feel your back and then go back down again. So feeling the back of your skull, feel your neck, feel the area of your shoulder blades in the middle of your shoulder blades, the middle of your back, the lower back, all the way down to your tailbone and where you're resting on your buttocks. And then taking just a few moments to connect to your breath. Noticing your breath come in and out of the body. Soft, slow breath. Reminding yourself that this breath is the key to your practice, the connection to your practice. And if you like, you can set an intention for your practice by bringing the hands to your heart center, lifting your heart to your hands. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And again, sigh it out. And then blinking your eyes open. And come into a tabletop position. Bring your hand underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, fingers slightly spread. And just start with a nice cat-cow curl, opening the chest, rolling the shoulders back. Keep your chin level to the ground, so not too high. Exhale, tucking the tailbone and round through the spine, pushing up through the middle of the shoulder blades. Inhaling, open the chest, drawing the belly button down a little bit. Exhaling to round through the spine. 3 more, inhaling to open the chest. Activate your back muscles, exhaling to tuck tailbone. And again, inhaling, opening the chest. Exhaling to round. Last one, inhaling to open. And exhaling to round. Good. From here, bring your hands slightly further back towards your knees. Tuck your tailbone, tuck the toes, I meant as well. Then tuck the tailbone around through the spine. Press a little bit into the feet so you get a little bit more stretch across the back. Draw the belly button in. Breathe into the sides and the back of your rib cage. Imagine you want to push the floor down. And then release. From here, walking your hands forward, lengthening the arms far forward. Don't let the shoulders come in towards the ears, so roll the armpits towards the floor. Take a little stretch here, breathing in, draw the belly in. Exhaling, softening the chest towards the floor. 4 more times, inhaling, little roundness through the spine, draw the belly in. Exhaling, drawing the chest towards the floor. 3 more, inhaling, lifting a little. Exhaling to draw the chest through the arms. Keep the shoulders rolled away from the ears so that if the armpits want to come down to the floor, keep going. 2 more, inhaling to lift. Belly draws in, ribs draw in, exhaling, draw through. 1 more, inhaling to lift. Exhaling to draw through. And then hold it here, looking forward, 5 breaths. Try to keep the arms long and engaged. So you feel the stretch in the middle of the shoulders, in the armpits, maybe in the sides of the ribs. Really fill up the body with a breath. I'm always not the most easiest backbender, so backbends are for me a challenge, but I do enjoy them when I am at the right dosage for myself. So when I really feel this is where I can find space, this is where it's actually quite nice. And then walking your hands slowly back, maybe resting your forehead on the floor, walking your hands back towards you. Good. Taking a little side twist, reaching up through your right arm, breathing in, press into your left hand, lift up, exhaling to slide the arms through. We're not going to rest here just yet. Inhaling, lifting the arm back up, open up through the hand, exhaling to slide it through. One more, inhaling to lift up, pressing into the left hand, and exhaling to slide it through. Bring the right ear onto the floor, maybe lift and lengthen the left arm in front of you, and find that little twist in the spine. Breathing again slowly, warming up the shoulders and the back. Long breath. Right where you find that you feel the shoulder stretch. Maybe you need to move the hips just a little. And then returning, bring the left hand in front of your face. Push the floor away. Let's come to the other side. Bring the left arm out to the side. Push the right hand into the floor. Exhale, slide it through. And again, inhaling to lift up. Exhale, slide it through. One more. Inhale to lift up. Push the right hand into the floor. Exhale, sliding it through. Left ear onto the mat. Maybe right hand goes behind your back or reaches forward. Find that opener, the twist. Maybe move the hips a little bit until you find the juicy bit in your back. Belly draws in slightly. Long breath, staying connected to your breathing so you're not just collapsing when you exhale. You're still present. And then calming back. Right hand presses in front of your face, finding your tabletop position again. From here, hands underneath your shoulders, tuck the toes, push back into a plank position. Draw the chest slightly forward. Try not to lift the hips too high. So you're going to draw the hips towards the floor. Squeeze the glutes, draw the heels, lift them back, draw the navel in, and open the chest a little so you really feel your core connected. So we don't have any arches in our back. Draw the heart forward. Stay here. Find your strength in this pose. Push the floor down with your feet and your hands. So anyone can stay in a sort of like easy sort of hangout plank, but you want to make this nice and strong. Good. And then bringing your right knee down towards the floor, either this or turning your heels over to the side. Let's come to a side plank. So right knee down, right foot out to the side, lifting up the left hand is a variation, or just turn your heels towards your right. Stay here just for 3 breaths, pressing the hand into the floor. So we're working now the whole body in this stabilizing pose, strengthening the back. One more breath here. Bring the left hand down, come back to your plank position. One breath, find again the position. And then other side, either bringing your knee down, turning the foot out to the left and the right heel down, or both heels over to the left, and then reach up through your right hand. Keep the neck nice and long. Press the left hand into the floor. 3 breaths. Hips, lift them up. One more breath here. Lengthen through the arms. And then bring the hand back down to the floor. Turn back into your plank position. And then from here, bring your knees down. Bend your elbows backwards. Chest comes forward. And then roll yourself onto your belly. Keep the hands next to your shoulders. Point your toes. Roll the shoulders back. Lift up the heart. My hair's going everywhere today. And then slowly draw yourself back down. Push the hands in the floor. Tuck the toes. Push back into a downward facing dog. Good. So through the stretches in the arms, you hopefully find the shoulders a little bit more open. Start to walk out now through the heels. Little bends in the heels. Keep your head relaxed. Try to roll the shoulders away from your ears. So again, the armpits want to come down. The belly draws in. And your chest is softening towards your hips. Softening, reaching. Lovely. From here, bring the big toes together, touching. Lift your right leg up into the sky. Point the right toes and then start to rotate the ankle. for 3, for 2, and for 1. Go the other way, rotating for 3, for 2, and for 1. Lift the leg up to the sky. On your exhale, draw the knee forward towards the nose. Inhale, lifting the leg up into the sky. And 2 more times, bring the knee to the nose. My computer just went off, but let me check if it's still recording. What's going on? Yes, it is. Why did it turn off? No idea. Anyway, last time, lift the right leg up. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Squeeze the belly in. Draw the knee as far forward as if you want to kiss your knee. Mwah, you can kiss it. Bring the right foot forward into the middle of your mat. Bring your hands slightly forward on fingertips. Draw the navel in. Squeeze your left glute and then lengthen your left leg away from you. Keeping your right leg bent, bring your arms out into a cactus position, as if you've got wings, and you point your index finger forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades back, and then from here, straighten your right leg, reaching the arms out as if you're flying. Flex your left toes. Whoops. There we go. And then bring the hands back behind you. Keep nice and long through the crown of the head, so don't drop your upper body. Keep it high. Activate your core. Roll the shoulders back. Reach towards your feet or your one foot with your fingertips. Slowly bend your right knee. Bend your left knee. Bring your left knee up towards you. Into the chest. Breathe in. Lift it. Straighten out the leg in front of you. Reach your arms high up. Flex the foot. Exhaling. Bending both your knees. Bring the arms back. Back to your flying warrior. Arms back. You're flexing the back toes. Chest opens. Bring your left toes back onto the mat. Breathe in, lift your arms up. Open the heart, look up between your hands, find the balance. Exhaling, hands come down to the floor slowly. Step back into your high plank. Exhaling, chaturanga, or bring your knees down, bend your elbows, chest and chin. Open the heart, roll the shoulders back, point the toes. Exhaling, tuck the toes, push back into downward facing dog. Well done. Big toes together touching. Other side, lift your left leg up into the sky, breathe in. Roll the right heel down to the floor. Rotate the ankle for 3, for 2, for 1. Keep pushing the floor away, but let the armpits move towards the floor. Other way, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the leg up, squeeze. Bend your left knee towards the chest. Draw the belly in, round through the shoulders. 2 more. Inhale, lift the leg up, pushing the front of the mat away. Roll shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhaling, leg up. Exhaling, knee to the nose. Rounding forward, step that left foot in between your hands. Bring the hands a little bit forward. Lengthen your right leg away. Squeeze the right glute. Left leg is bent. Draw the belly in. And then again, find the balance first of all. Roll the shoulders back. Long in your spine. Lift the chest and then try and straighten your left leg. Flexing your right toes. Bring the arms back behind you. Squeezing shoulder blades together. Belly in. Reach through your right heel. Oops, I'm wobbly today. This is my X class today. And then bending both your knees. Bring the knee into your chest. Find that strength in your standing leg. Keep breathing. And then straighten out through your right leg. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Bend those knees. Exhaling, reaching the leg back behind you. Open the chest, shoulder blades back. And then slowly reach with your back leg, with the right leg back. High lunge, squeeze the right glute. Reach your arms up. Inhale, open up to the sky, belly in. Exhaling, hands back down to the floor. Step back into your high plank. And then bend your elbows, chaturanga. Open the heart, breathe in. Lift the chest, shoulders back. Exhaling back to downward facing dog. Good. As you're a little warmer, walk out a little bit through your feet. And then bring your knees down towards the floor. Sit back into a child's pose for a moment, reaching your arms either back or have them by your side. We've still got a little bit of time. Fantastic. So from here, we're going to come a little bit into our shoulder strength. We're going to come into working towards a pincher practice, but not into a pincher just yet. So we're going to come into a position where our elbows are on the floor and our hands are interlaced. Now make sure that your elbows are not too far out to the side. You want to bring them right underneath your elbows and then maybe check the width of your elbows by grabbing your hands and placing them around your upper arms. If you can just touch them That's not what I mean. I mean that you can really grip them so that if you pull your elbows apart, you can't because you're holding your elbows. Okay, so that's the distance. That's a good measure for the elbows being right underneath your shoulders. And then bring the hands in front of you, clasp the hands. Now, you're going to tuck the toes under, press into your hands, look towards your thumbs, so don't let the head collapse, but also don't draw the chin too far forward. And then lift the knees up. This might already feel strong in your shoulders. Make sure your shoulders are not coming forward. So press the floor away. So hands pressing into the ground. And then try to straighten the legs and walk your feet a little bit closer. They might still be mini bent, but you want to push into the floor. So especially into your pinky side. And then we're going to dip forward and back 10 times. So just the nose over your hands and then back. Dip forward and back. Especially pushing back is what we're looking for. So you want to open up the space under the armpits. Keep going. 4. We're at 5. And 6. If you need a rest or do less, do it. 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. Good. Bring your knees back down towards the floor. Bring your hips back. Bring your arms forward. Take a nice long stretch through the arms. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh out through the mouth. And again, deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, sighing it out through the mouth. Well done. And then from here, coming back up into your tabletop position. All right. We're going to do a second round, this time a little bit different. We're going to lift our legs up and down. So from here, elbows again down to the floor. You can again interlace the hands, or if you're feeling you want a little bit of a different practice, you can bring the hands so that the thumbs are touching. And try not to get the elbows to flare out to the side. So you have to really connect the elbows down, root them down where you put them. And then from here, pressing the hands into the floor or your clasped fist, whatever your choice is, lift up the hips again. Keep your head soft and relaxed. So you don't want to get the head on the floor. Head's off the floor. You can stay here or again start to walk your feet a little closer. Mindful that your shoulders don't come forward. So you need to press the floor away. So this space stays open. And then from here, we're going to reach our right leg away from us. Foot flexed, reach it far back. And we're just going to lower and lift it 3 times. Breathing in, lower. Exhale, back. Belly in. Inhale, lower. Exhale, heel leads back. Push the hands on the floor. 1 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, heel reaches back. Belly in. Squeeze the right glute. Hold it 1 breath more. And then bend the knee. Bring the feet down. Hips go back. Reach the arms forward. Rest forward onto the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Good. You know the second side is coming. You've done really well so far if you've taken care of yourself, doing the right amount of dosage and connecting to your breath. So let's try this again on the second side. This is strong work. Be mindful of what comes up. And then from here, coming back into your tabletop position, elbows down. Sorry, I've got a frog in my throat today. Thumbs can touch, or again, you can have the hands clasped. And then again, head stays away from the floor. Keep the head soft. Press into the hands, the elbows. Draw the belly button and tuck the toes. Lift the hips up. Walk the feet a little bit closer towards your elbows if you can. And then breathing in. Lift up that right leg. Inhaling lower. Exhale, so the left leg length away, sorry. Inhaling lower. Exhaling, reach it back through the heel. Inhaling lower, 1 more. Exhale, reach it back. Keep pressing the hands and elbows into the floor. Reach the left leg far back behind you. And slowly come down, bending the knees. Really good. This time you can come to child's, or if you want a little extra stretch in the arms, bring the fingertips onto the floor, lift the palms of the hands, rest either your forehead on the floor, or you can rest your chin looking forward, finding that intensity. Draw the belly button in so you're not just collapsing into the stretch. Nice long breath. 2 more. And release, walking your hands back if you were in a Anahatasana and your heart of melting pose. And then we're going to come onto our belly, bringing yourself onto our belly. God, point your toes, and then from here, bring your hands behind your back, interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades together, bring your hands behind your buttocks. If this doesn't work, you can hold your elbows, or you can just reach your arms back next to you, reaching your fingers towards your heels. And then from here, draw the belly in, lift the chest, squeeze the hands away from your buttocks, and lift the legs. Hold it here. Nice deep breath. Shoulders roll away from the ears, and trying to lift the chin too high, although it's tempting to give you that extra illusion of height. Just feel in your back instead. One more breath here. And release. Well done. And then bring the hands either side of you, wriggle out a little bit through the hips. And we're going to come to a nice side stretch. In a moment, pushing the floor away. Lift yourself back up, open the chest. Good. And then coming back down. 2 more. Inhaling, lifting the chest, tucking the toes, reaching the heart up. And back down. Last one. Inhaling, lifting the chest, squeezing the belly. In, draw the glutes slightly in. Exhaling down. Good. Push the floor away. Last nice stretch for now. Hips back. And then reaching the arms all the way up and over towards the right. Maybe you can bring the left hand on top of the right hand, clasping the hands and looking underneath the right shoulder. Drawing the left armpit towards the ground. Finding again your breath. And then coming to the other side, walking your hands all the way over to the left. Maybe the right hand can come onto the left hand. And again, imagine the armpit wants to draw down towards the floor. You're finding that stretch in the right side of the body, ballooning the breath in there. Long breath. Expanding through the right rib cage. And then slowly return back. And you can come either through one vinyasa, high plank, chaturanga, into your upward dog or low cobra, exhaling back into your downward facing dog. Walk it a little bit out through the heels, feeling how your body feels. The computer has gone black again, so I have to check what's going on today. Why is it doing that? It's still recording. Okay, all right. Actually, good for that. And then from here, walking yourself through to seated or jumping through. Bring your legs out in front of you and just want to work into our core before we finish. So bring your arms out in front of you and then slowly roll yourself down to about halfway. Good. When you're halfway, draw the belly in. Breathing in, lift your arms up. Exhale, draw the belly in and fold forward. Arms nice and long. Inhale, come back up. Let your shoulders roll, be back into the sockets. Exhale, draw your belly in. Squeeze the legs together. Fold back. Don't go all the way down. Inhaling, lifting yourself back up. Draw the belly in. Exhale, reach forward with your arms. Come back up. Inhaling, rolling up. Exhale, roll down. Try and go a little bit deeper. Keep the belly engaged. Inhaling, lift back up. Straighten the arms. Exhale, belly draws in and fold. 2 more. Inhaling, coming up. Exhale, belly draws in as if someone's poking you in the belly and you don't like it, so you go back. Lengthen forward. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, draw belly in, fold forward. Last one, we're going to go all the way down. Inhaling, come up. Exhale, all the way down. Belly in, roll yourself down to lying on your back. Good. Let yourself relax for just one moment. Inhaling deeply. And exhale. Sighing out. Well done. And then from here, step your feet in. Good. And then just bring your feet up into a tabletop position. Bring the knees together. Have your feet a little bit higher so that you can see them When you look over your knees, so not like this, keep them a little high. Good. Bring your hands behind your head and neck, interlace the fingers, and let your head be soft in your hands. So you're not pulling your head towards your chin. The head is just long, the neck is long, elbows are lifted. And then from here, we're just going to start into a little twist. Lengthen left leg, coming back. Lengthen right leg, coming back. Nice and small and slow movements. Breathing in. Exhale, twist. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale to center. Try to keep the torso, so the hip bones on the floor. So don't just wriggle side to side with the legs. Keep going. 2 more each side. Back to center. Twist and lengthen the other leg away to center. 1 more round. Twist and lengthen the leg away. Back to center. Twist and lengthen. Back to center. Open your knees. You can keep the knees bent, or you can straighten them and flex your feet. Bring your hands right through the center. Tiny pulses. Draw the belly in. For 10. Reach your heels away. For 9. For 8. For 7. For 6. Heels reach away. For 5. For 4, tailbone lifts. For 3, for 2, for 1. Roll back down. Bend your knees into the chest. Good. And then step 1 foot down and then the other. Bring your arms out to the side. Tuck the tailbone and then just roll yourself up into a bridge pose. Maybe the shoulder blades come underneath you. Open up through the heart. Deep breath in. Keep pressing down into your feet. Chin to chest, heart to your chin. Feeling the length of your back. Reach your knees forward and away. And then slowly rolling yourself back down, upper, middle, and lower back down. And then just dropping your knees either side of your body. Little drops side to side. Good. And then coming into a little twist to finish. Cross your left leg over your right. And then draw the hips over to the left and lower your knees towards the floor. You can place your right hand onto your left knee and reach the left arm to the left side. If that's too intense, then bring both knees on top of each other. Don't make the staircase. So you want to just have the knees on top of each other and reach the left arm gently out to the left side, finding again the breath in your ribs. And then coming back, bringing first your top leg, left leg, and then right leg up. Then wriggle your hips over to the right. And then you can again cross the legs over and bringing them all the way towards the left. Again, make sure that it's not too intense. Then you can just bring both knees on top of each other and having a few breaths, opening through the chest, the arms. And then slowly returning, uncrossing the legs. And then from here, bring your knees one last time into your chest and give yourself a little rock side to side. And then coming to a happy baby, so bringing your hands either around your ankles or around the sides of your feet and drawing the knees towards your armpits. And letting the shoulders relax towards the floor, so let the arms be heavy. And then you can rock a little bit side to side if that feels nice. And then from here, slowly take a deep breath in and release. And then bending the knees so that the feet come back down. And then let one leg and then the other slide away from you. Bring the arms out by the side and just have a few moments of connecting to the ground in Shavasana. I'm running out of time for my 30 minutes, so I'm just going to let you know that if you want to stay in Shavasana a little longer, then you can pause the video and stay here for as long as you like. Otherwise, I'm just going to give you a minute softening into the ground, feeling the energy in your body, feeling your heartbeat. Feel the belly rise and fall with your breath. Let the legs be heavy. Let the arms be heavy. And the torso and the head. And to bring you back, feel again the body on the floor, completely relaxed and whole, re-energized and stronger and more open. And then take a deep breath in. Maybe reach your arms over your head, stretch out, exhale, and relaxing the breath. Take another breath and stretch. Maybe the legs come together and exhale, relax. And then bringing the knees in and roll yourself over to one side. Lie there for a moment. And then you can push the floor away with your top arm, straighten out the top leg, come back up to seated. Sit nice and tall. Bring the hands onto your knees. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice, and I hope to see you again. Namaste.